All right, we've got another review. This is the Hydra from DNT. This is the DNT Hydra. Let's check this thing out. Typically thermal is what I like to use, but I believe this one might have some thermal in it. It does say it's a standalone, it's a 3-in-1 multifunction thermal. Okay, it is a thermal. All right, maybe that's why I ordered this thing. So it's a standalone scope, clip-on, and handheld monocular. So let's open this thing up and check it out. Well, right away, I like this. Here is how to get to the app. You know, one of the other thermals that I have was going through did not have a QR code. It was super hard to find their app. And this is nice too, you know, as a super budget friendly thermal scope. I like the fact that it comes with a carrying case. That's better news than Bill Gates getting an STD at the Epstein Island. Let's check this out. Oh, we got screws. Oh, so this must be the mounting plate. All right, there's a little hex wrench. Okay, so it's not a quick release, but that's what that looks like. So you got your USB to USB-C. This is going to be cleaning cloth. We've got the instruction manual here. All right, finished reading that. All right, let's take a look at the scope. All right, actually it's very, very small. All right, so this one did not come with a battery, so I had to go grab one and turn this on. So, you know, here's the lens. This is definitely really small. There's the USB. That's the only. Here's the USB-C. Here's the top of it. Here's the side. Man, this thing is teeny tiny. I am shocked at how small this is. Just for comparison, I mean, here is the Rick Storm. No, that's not the Storm. For comparison, here's the Rick Storm. If you can tell the size difference here. Maybe it's not that much smaller. It feels smaller, it feels lighter. I'm actually pleasantly surprised at what it can see, what it's able to pick up. Ultra lightweight, it's 13 ounces, almost 14 ounces, 13.8. Has a long eye relief, which, yeah, that's true. I'm kind of impressed. Like, I wasn't expecting this DNT little Hydra to be so good. Especially for its price, you know, being, you know, sub $700. This one's not too bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a challenge between all of my thermals and see which one is the best one under $700. So that'll be pretty exciting. Stay tuned for that. But let's dive into a little bit more to this one and see what we think. So you're about to hear audio from the scope. Just drop your fingers randomly. Okay, now go to the trailer again. Undo your fingers. Now I like doing that finger test because you can kind of, you know, if you can identify how many fingers are holding up, kind of gives you an idea of how clear it is. Now I'm just going to cycle through the different color modes that this has. I do like that red hot. I've always liked that feature on all scopes. Now I did download the app. It's kind of easy to use, but to download a video takes a very long time, longer than any other app I've ever seen. However, one of the things I do like about the app is it will give you a little checkbox to let you know you've already downloaded that video. So that is a nice feature. Sometimes I've downloaded videos over and over. So I've been playing around with this DNT, and there's some cool features. You know, when you look at the box here, it's 3-in-1. And you know, you've got your standalone scope, which is obviously what I've been reviewing the whole time, just a standalone scope. You have the clip-on feature, and that's what I've done to this barrel. I have the LPVO mounted here, and then put this in front of it. And so you're looking all the way through, using a regular scope with the thermal just in front of it. And it actually works. That's a pretty cool feature. There is a little kind of a fisheye kind of a lens when I'm viewing it that way. I did try it with the red dot. I think you could use other scopes as well. The red dot wasn't as good, but there was no fisheye look to it. So, but that is a cool feature with this little thing. And then obviously, you know, you can take it off and use it as a monocular. Really cool feature. This thing can do a lot. It has the activated recoil recording. And so for a price range under $700, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool features. And then the app works really well. You know, as their low-end entry-level thermal scope, this is a pretty good scope. So once I've reviewed all of these thermals, which I have one left, we're going to see which one is the king of the sub $700 thermals. We're going to test all those thermals and see which one's the best one. So stay tuned.